welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for long distance or no contact. Let's call in spirit with some enchantment. That felt like progression to me, like something is going to move forward. So that could be somebody who is moving forward, realizing that something isn't working anymore, or that something needs to be given more attention or be invested in with a little bit more dedication, I suppose. So we're going to get started with the Golden Lenormand. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you didn't catch my other video today, I've missed you all. Had an eventful weekend, which included falling down my stairs. I'm really clumsy, for those of you that haven't heard me say that before. So kind of took it easy. All right, what do we have for long distance no contact? We have some hidden energy. There's somebody here who's loyal to you. You don't know it necessarily, or maybe they're more loyal than you expect. What else for long distance? Ooh. But there's also, I think, another person who might be less trustworthy than you expect, because we have a snake here for hidden energy as well. All right, let's see if we can get some that actually fall out. Oh, I think this came out for the mask reading, like the general reading that I just posted as well. This is the scythe, and then here's the snake again. Okay, so it looks like this hidden energy, this snake person, whoever is trying to present themselves to be more trustworthy than they actually are, you are either in the process of cutting this person out or you're about to. I feel like there's something here about either an additional betrayal or an additional lie that you're uncovering, so that if this person hasn't been fully cut out, maybe they're on like a probationary period, you're going to have the information you need to be able to actually cut this person out for good. Okay. Part of what has taken whoever I'm reading for, part of what has taken you so long to cut this person out is because there's been a lot of external influence via gossip, chatter, social media. And I think you've come to the conclusion you can't really rely on other people's opinions to help you decide whether or not somebody's toxic or worthy of having access to your life. So you've decided to make a couple of changes in terms of how you approach this. And it feels to me like you've uncovered that there are some people that were either purposefully feeding you inaccurate information in order to manipulate a specific outcome. If you heard that, I'm hungry. Or because they were repeating something else that was designed to manipulate you. I feel like I'm reading for a masculine, but let's keep in mind that we all have feminine and masculine energy within us, so you don't have to get too caught up in gender when it comes to tarot. What else do we have for long distance? We have the Five of Cups. This is clarifying the scythe. Page of Swords. Interesting. So the Five of Cups indicates somebody that is thinking quite a lot about a mistake or a heartbreak from the past. And with the Page of Swords, it feels to me like somebody had a disappointment or a betrayal from somebody they didn't really expect to do that to them. I mean, you don't really like get all buddy-buddy because you're like, you look like somebody that might betray me. That sounds like a great time. Let's be friends or let's date. But there's something here about maybe you forgave somebody you were in a relationship with. Maybe you reconciled with a friend. but you did so knowing that you kind of had to watch this person more carefully. And it was because you were doing the like trust but verify approach that I feel like you caught on to this person doing either the same thing again or a variation thereof. In other words, someone said, I'm really sorry I did that, it'll never happen again, and then proceeded to do it again, and you found out. And you said, see you later. We talked about this. You said you weren't going to do that anymore. It looks like you lied to me, so I'm out. I love that card, the way that sun sits against the background. I feel like there was very little hesitation here. Whoever I'm reading for, you found out what was going on. You knew it broke a promise or invalidated an apology or a reconciliation term of some sort. And you were like, I'm done. You're dead to me. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Hierophant. This could be somebody that you were married to. This could be somebody that you had a live-in relationship with or a very serious relationship with. But it's somebody who has, over time, provided you with far too many bad memories or taken advantage of your kindness or your history so that they could continue to be selfish or dishonest. This would be somebody who claims to have certain morals or standards, but then doesn't act by those, just expects others to. You may have also had outside parties, friends, or family members that somehow gained from your keeping this person in your life. This could be another family member vouching for a family member that was doing this to you. But with the Four of Spheres in the reverse, which is the Four of Pentacles, I feel like something here like some sort of information was perhaps accidentally leaked. Maybe somebody said something and then immediately like regretted it, or maybe somebody was even trying to maliciously reveal a secret that like everybody else knew but this person. But there was at some point some information that got out and cleared this confusion, made it obvious that there were people that were saying things that were not true, covering things up or trying to mislead the person I'm reading for. We'll continue with I think it's called the Beginner Tarot, but what I like about it is it's got this like, I guess, in-depth detail around the original artwork, or at least it's based on the original artwork. What else do we have? For some of you, this is, again, potentially a married home that was split or a long-term relationship. For others of you, the person you needed to cut out is related to or tied to the snake. So in other words, you might be in a healthy relationship with somebody who refuses to really see the truth about their brother taking advantage of the relationship or something like that. But there was a pretty significant effort made on the behalf of somebody to take from you or to mislead you, and I believe you were able to uncover that plan, and now we have like this understanding or this knowing for whoever I'm reading. You know that things are about to turn or have started to turn in your favor in terms of those scales of justice being balanced. You may have reported something or somebody else has become aware of the situation. Either way, you've removed yourself. We have Justice in the reverse. Yeah, this feels like in progress. So you may not know all of the things that are happening behind the scenes, but it looks to me like there was somebody who tried to accuse somebody else of something that they did to you, and you figured out who actually did it.
Yeah, because you're the King of Swords.
So we could be dealing with a masculine who has Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in their birth chart. We have the Magician clarifying the Hierophant. Oh, also worth mentioning that the King of Swords clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse could signify a divorced masculine energy. We have, I think, with the Magician here, somebody who has been able to shake off some of the conditioning or the conventional beliefs that were holding them back, or maybe even pushing them to kind of self-sabotage, choose something else instead of their happiness. So there's a sense of somebody reclaiming their voice or becoming more assertive in a situation. Yeah.
So we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Cups. I believe that for whoever I'm reading, you may have established, maybe even not necessarily consciously, but I think you're kind of assessing those people around you, seeing what happens in situations where accountability comes into play, if they apologize, if they push any burdens onto you that are not yours,
To make sure that you're not in a situation where you're dealing with more toxicity or drama because other people are creating it for you. So it's like taking a full view all the way around the life that you've created. Who am I keeping and who needs to be, shown the exit? All right, we're going to continue with the Golden Art Nouveau. If this is resonating for you, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. If I didn't mention it, the first tarot deck was the Black Tarot. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. It's one of my favorite cards. I would actually say it's the best of the aces and can denote somebody getting a promotion, a job offer, a love offer, whatever it is. It's a really good sign because it means something good in your life is happening. This is exactly what we've seen so far. And actually, I might have to attach the other reading I did today. It may be a continuation of that, but we have somebody here who is being rewarded, the Ace of Pentacles, because with the Three of Pentacles in the middle there, it's in the reverse, we have somebody here who is willing to cut people out that are not serving their best good. And when you're able to disassociate or close off those relationships where people are likely to be a snake or are willing to be dishonest with you, that means that whatever abundance or blessings you have are also at risk. This pentacle, this Ace of Pentacles, it's coming in because you have cut people out, because you are better prepared or equipped to protect that blessing, because you have changed, because you have ended things that do not deserve to be in your life anymore. Good for you. I'm proud of you. That's not an easy thing to do. You're doing what's right for you, and that's what matters. You don't need to be a jerk about it, right? I do think it's important to tell people why I'm walking away from a friendship or a relationship, not in a heartless way, but if there's any chance that you're going to, pivot from that situation with me and adjust so that you can have a more healthy friendship or relationship in the future, I'd like to at least provide you with the data points to assist in that, right? All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles coming out sideways. This feels to me like a change in how one prioritizes or invests their time. It's coming out sideways in part because it's a challenge. What do I want to invest in? What do I want to start over in? What do I want to end? What is no longer worthy of my investment? It's clarifying the King of Swords. So this is all about the truth. Who is telling me the truth? Who respects the truth? who seeks the truth?
Justice. We had justice in the reverse, and now we have justice in the upright. This is happening right now. Things have been unfair.
And now, because you are making the changes in your life that you need to, things are being righted. Things are coming your way. You're not going to have to try as hard now for a lot of things because you've demonstrated to the universe that you would be protective of the blessings that come your way. I'm excited. All right, let's see.
So we have the Six of Swords in the reverse,
Clarifying the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Remember, we started off, as far as the tarot, with the Four of Spheres or Pentacles in the reverse. You're letting go, you're releasing any of those burdens that are not yours, and anything that would prevent you from moving into a more peaceful or tranquil existence. So, with the Six of Swords in the reverse tied to the Justice, it feels to me like this is a good Six of Swords in the reverse, whereas normally I would see that as somebody trying to block you from being able to improve your life. All right, let's see. We're going to continue with the Gold Foil Tarot. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the upright, so
honestly, what I'm getting from this is that there were people that were, I'm trying to make sure you can see it. There were people that were rejoicing in your disappointments, your failures. They wanted to see you give up.
and those people who have rejoiced in your loss, those people that you've decided you're no longer going to be friends with, are going to actually have like a front row seat to you being blessed. They may see you start a business and see that become very successful. They may see you start
A new relationship,
whatever it is.
we have the Magician in the reverse and the Six of Swords.
These were individuals that sought to weaken you so that you could not improve upon the things that were holding you back, whether that's trying to move to a different place, trying to move to a different job, trying to move away from a relationship, trying to move away from somebody in your family. There were people that were trying to hold this back.
The Chariot in the reverse.
But this is clarifying justice. There's justice coming for whoever was trying to hold you back and prevent your forward movement. Well, there's justice coming for everyone. I think we had a card flip over there. Maybe not. It's all right. One more. Oh, they're like, no, we need two. Interesting. So I see this in a few ways. We have the Page of Cups and the Emperor coming out, and this is clarifying the Six of Swords in the reverse.
So in other words, that lack of forward movement, that lack of travel, feeling a little bit stagnated, whatever it was, now we have the Page of Cups and the Emperor suggesting that there are people who are coming forward to apologize. And I feel like with the Emperor coming out at the same time, these are people that are apologizing to somebody who has reclaimed their power, somebody who has spoken their truth and not felt guilty about it. Maybe just a little bit, but they pushed through it, right? Well, this is somebody who said, I'm not going to let anybody who's stopping my progress or wanting to prevent me from moving my life into a better place, they're not going to be in my life anymore. For others of you, or perhaps in addition to that, we have somebody here who wants to make an offer of love. They have seen the issues, the obstacles, Maybe they've heard the gossip. Maybe they've felt people have been unfair to you. But there, for some of you, is an emperor that wants to make an offer to you. And this will help in terms of like facilitating your departure from this community that didn't really care to see you succeed. We're going to continue with the Kipper, and then we'll call it a day. Ooh. Huh. So, for those that were trying to hold you back or ruin your day, poop in your punch bowl, spiritual jail for some, it might actually be real jail. If these are people that lose it and go a little bit too far when they want to stop somebody, and they did something that was illegal and they were caught, this might be the way that they have to pay their karma. Especially because we have the courthouse showing up. This could be, for some of you, like a smaller percentage of you, somebody who was impersonating somebody of the law and tried to include you in that, or somebody who was trying to act as if they were a part of a certain organization when they were not. There was some sort of trickery here, some sort of illusion that was created, something that was meant to trap you up, but I feel like it's actually trapping this person up. I feel like they're being caught for what they tried to get you in trouble for. For some of you, this is an ex that's trying to influence the divorce proceedings or the assets, right? Who gets what? They may be trying to lie because of that. We've got coffin in the reverse and thief. So we definitely have somebody here who's trying to take something that isn't theirs. And I feel like it could be pertaining to, it could be a will, it could be a divorce. There could have been, for some of you, some sort of altercation or even an attempt on a life or a fight, an insurance policy scheme. There were some not great intentions around you. And I do feel like for the majority of you, whatever the situation was, there was some sort of tie to your family. We have expectation in the reverse. Whoever this person was, I feel like the family member, it was not something you expected to see. Like that person doing this was a bit of a shock to the system. We're gonna grab a couple of Zodiac because, you know, that's kind of a serious situation. If that resonates for you, I'm sorry that it does. It's never fun to find out there are people we can't trust. But this advice may help you kind of zero in on that if you haven't already. So we have hasty news. This is not a hasty one. You are going to be happier than you dared to hope. Oh, I love to see that for you. Keep doing what's right for you. You are going on a long, safe journey. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you're moving or maybe even taking a vacation. Whatever it is, don't fret. It says it's safe, so you don't have to worry about that element of it. All right, I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for all the support.